Hello everyone. So let's see. There is something that you are misunderstanding, or there is a misconception about something. A new vision. I have the card of fighting. The time has come to break all the barriers and then dive into a new version of yourself, which is empowered, self-centered to some extent, very aware like a snake. You are aware of everything. You have great perception and your intuition is so on the point. You just don't ask to people, you just see them and you know everything. And you are becoming a person who has highly entrepreneurship or something related to, you can own something, a CEO kind of position, or you have this kind of confidence. Somebody who tried to break your confidence is now feeling underconfident because of your confidence. The way you speak, the way you talk, the kind of spark that you have in your eyes, it just irritates somebody and it just makes them question everything that they did against you and everything that they planned against you, because it was just pointless. And there are some people who are questioning their own worth because whatever they said, whatever they did is now backfiring. If somebody backstabbed you, they did it knowingly, and that knowledge was not complete. They felt like this person is my biggest enemy. This person I am trying to forgive and forget, but this person keeps coming back to me, and that person is doing so much bad against me. They are just trying to follow what I am following. They are trying to break all the norms. They are doing this, they are doing that. Now this person is getting a realization they were never the right ones. They were the wrong ones. They misunderstood everything and they tried to put everything into their own place. They crossed with your boundaries. They played with your mind. They played mind games with you. And you did actually nothing to actually protect yourself. It's like somebody is completely punching you and hitting you, and you are still not trying to even protect yourself. You're trying to help them and trying to explain them this is not right, but this person did everything possible to destroy your peace or to destroy the belief that you had. Now this person is extremely ashamed. They are guilty of their doings, but they are not ashamed because of their own mentality. They are ashamed in front of God. Somebody is asking, or somebody is ashamed in front of God because whoever they worship, whoever is their God, they feel like even he will be ashamed of him because he has done something like that. And you can never trust people with such name, or you can never trust people who claim to be a good person or who claim to be a reputed person. So now they are feeling that you are, because of this person, they have done this with other people also, but this time they feel like actually I did so much wrong to somebody and that person was not even protecting themselves. So this is a guidance from God, or this is a message from you. It is not a sense of mercy that you have to do to yourself, or it's not that you are stupid and anybody is taking advantage of you. It was a pre-planned thing by the universe to make you understand, if you can't speak the truth, if you can't stand up for justice, if you don't speak something that you know, there are many things which are already misguided. There are many people who are misguided. So you become the person who would not allow anybody to be misguided any further. And this they have done with somebody's guidance, or they have done something. Now this person would like to correct their relationship with that person also, and because they are trying to correct their relationship with that person because they feel like if they fix that connection, or if they fix that relationship, their union can be very much possible, because you are going after something else or somebody else, or you would choose a different path altogether. But God has a different plan for you and for this person also, to make them suffer, or to another person also, because they deserve to be suffered, because they made you suffer. So if you want to break somebody's heart and live a peaceful life, the heartbreak is not gonna leave you to always sleep in a very peaceful way. So their sleep pattern, their peace of mind, everything is completely disturbed, and this is going to be a price that they have to pay, either through separation or through a very bad breakup or through a very bad, because this has gone to a height, or through a very bad somebody is gonna have some health issues. I don't know. There will be something that they are going to lose, not today, not tomorrow, but something that cannot be stored. You are being told one thing. Just because somebody has done something against you doesn't mean that person is wrong. But if they choose to stay with that guilt, or if they choose to stay with the same person, with the same situation, then there is nothing that you can do about it. So if after having so much of the drama, that person is choosing a partner or choosing a person, and they're not choosing to change themselves, or they're not choosing to correct things, then actually they deserve to be treated that way, because that's their destiny, or it is a play of destiny to make you realize when somebody goes too far to hurt someone, the universe pushes that person just away from you to make you realize, if this was your destiny and if you felt like this is your destiny, then that should change. People say destiny never changes, but God can do anything. If you're God's devotee, and He can do anything. I don't trust that. I don't know about you, but I don't trust this statement. He can do anything, so why should I trust the world? Like, there is something great for you, even greater than this. Something beautiful for you. But you have to get rid of this stubbornness, only this kind of a partner, only this kind of a relationship, only this partner. Then no, you should get rid of this. Because whatever you have believed, it's gonna come true. About love, relationships, union, it is gonna come true. And this was our last lesson to understand. If I talk about God, if I talk about religion, if I talk about spirituality, and my actions are still like a monster, I better keep quiet. If I don't care about somebody's pain, I should not claim to be God. I should not claim to be a goddess, because I'm worse than even monsters. You should be claimed to be an evil witch, I would say. Even witches are also very merciful. But when people suffer, I can feel that. I don't know. Somebody I can feel they are going to get a shocking news about themselves, or there will be a news which will be revealed to them, who made you suffer or who did something behind your back. This can be a romantic connection, and this can be anything, like a general prediction also about their health. And they will understand that genuine people, when they cry, it really hurts people, and it really acts as a curse, something that you have said, or something that you have already maybe predicted if you are a good astrologer, or something that you have already sensed coming is gonna come true. for someone. Something bad is going to happen to somebody, really bad. And it's not a very pleasant news to get. It's a news which is going to set you free. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm telling you, somebody can have a blood test. Somebody can go for a blood test. I don't know, vomitings or blood is gonna. This can be a symbolic message also. Some person is suffering from something and they don't know it. Either they have some psychological issues or they have some mental disorders. Because when you stretch something too far, the thread will break. So somebody is that way, who is just too stubborn, and when they want something, they just simply make it happen, and they have done something negative. They use some negative energy or some negative entity to get something about information or about something in their career. This can be a female figure, and that entity can be very harmful for that lady. Or once that karma or that curse or that time period ends, or that same entity turns against you, they did something or they can do something. Somebody can come to correct their mistake. Maybe somebody was also a plan or part of this something plan, or some, I don't know, but if you know what I'm talking, then that is your problem, that's your scenario. And if not, it's simply a plan, a conspiracy, or some people are against you and they did something wrong to you. Then yeah, there will be consequences, and there will be very grievous consequences for that. I can simply read cards, and I was not thinking about what I said. I don't know about a health issue, or somebody is going through a psychological disease or a problem and they don't know anything about it, but something will be revealed to them that will be very shocking, or it's already happened. That's already happened. You will get to know it. You will get to know it. And people will not disturb this lady, or this people will not disturb this person any longer, because they feel like, okay, it is the thing for whatever you did against us or against everyone. Maybe they did something against you, and maybe that last thing hit them so badly, so people can say that that was the last thing that you were supposed to go through. I'm just telling you with a clearance of karma. It's a clearance of karma. So if you did something or somebody did something against you, and it's a constant, somebody kept a evil or negative energy, or they used a negative energy or entity to do something against you, and that entity is actually turning into, maybe it's a god, it can be an indication, it's a divine protection. Once that thing hurts you or came towards you to disturb you or to get something from you, that thing came back, and that is going to be the last the destructive part of the story. And that's not your fault. It's just a spiritual realm which is actually activated, and that is a justice. So I don't know, maybe that person will have to suffer because of their own bad karmas, and you were a part of it. So before you enter in their life, or before this happens, you have to enter, and they had to do this, and that's the consequence. So we can't do anything about it. So with this kind of a judgment, or with this kind of reading, I'm going to summarize one thing. After you understand the concept of God, divine, you will understand one thing, and that is, you just can't simply be hidden, or you just simply can't live a very safe life because you want to. If divine wants you to do something, you have to do it. What is the protective message, the last guidance from divine? Card of guidance. If you are doing something, do it bluntly, freely, openly. Let it create the terror it should be. Yeah, what is mine is mine, what is yours. And if you disturb my peace, God is going to disturb you. There is no mercy, there is no second chances. People suffer their karmas, people suffer their doings.